Hello, how is everyone this fine Saturday morning? I am doing good. I'm doing really good. Artemis is like shoving a box in my way here though. It's like as soon as I hit record. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something first before I get into everything. Rob printed these for me. Aren't these fabulous? And apparently these are official. These were from like way back when, the Star Trek original series fan club or whatever. Isn't that great? I think I might like cut them out and color them and like put them on a journal page or something. So funny. Anyway, he does the funniest things if I'm like feeling down or something. He does things like that. It's funny. Yeah, so I just want to talk a little bit about Bill C11 in Canada. I'm still not completely sure what the whole thing entails, but they've been trying to push it through as a law for a long time, and they finally did. If you don't know what that is, especially if you're not Canadian, we have a law in Canada called CanCon, and we've had it for, I know, decades. And the law was any sort of like official broadcasting, whatever, like so radio and TV, broadcasting media, have always had to play a percentage of Canadian content, which, I mean, I always agreed with. That's great. You know, we should, and especially now, because Canadian TV shows have gotten a lot better. Canadian TV shows used to be a lot like PBS shows kind of thing, like super low budget, like in the like 80s. But yeah, they're awesome now. And if you don't know, a lot of American shows now film in Canada. Yeah. So, but the government pushed through, and I guess it's like a capitalist thing. I would say a capitalist bill, more about money than Canadian content. So they've pushed it through, and now Canadian creators have to pay a much larger, or have to create a much larger, or play a much larger amount of Canadian content. So what this means, what a lot of our media, radio and TV is not Canadian, like it's American, because I mean, America produces a lot more. You know, we got American in there, we got British in there. Yeah, so, oh, excuse me. So, this could mean that, I mean, some stations could pull out of Canada, like, for example, say Disney may pull out of Canada because, I mean, I don't think they have any Canadian content to play. I might be wrong on that, but, you know, all of their stuff is produced in the US. And it qualifies as CanCon if it was created by a Canadian producer, I believe. So from what I understand, me personally, since I'm Canadian and any video I create is automatically Canadian content, which is good. If that's the way they're going to do it. They haven't really like specified like everything yet, how it's going to affect like YouTubers specifically. But I mean, that's good for me. But the problem is, they're going to start messing with ads. And like, for example, Super Bowl ads. In Canada, we don't see the regular Super Bowl ads. They put Canadian commercials in there. And I mean, we can always go online and see it anyway. It's like, I don't want to see the football. I want to see the ads. What are you guys doing? So yeah, it's very much a commercial thing, right? Like a capitalist, you know, they're pushing, you know, because they want to make money. So for me, I'm really not sure what that means for ads. Like, I don't know if people watching my channel are going to get Canadian ads or what. Also, yeah. Sorry, I need a drink. I'm really dry today. So it's going to mess with the whole like YouTube algorithm. So what it's going to do, as far as I can tell, I watched a video yesterday. YouTube hasn't put out any sort of statement yet to Canadian creators. But a YouTube CEO or higher up guy, executive, he did an interview back in October about what would happen if this went through. Because like I said, they've been trying to push this through for like the past few years. He did say that, yeah, it could seriously mess with the algorithm in that Canadian creators won't end up being suggested to American watchers, viewers, as much. So we'll be suggested to Canadian viewers a lot more because they need to see more Canadian content, right? So yeah, I'm not sure what that's going to mean. I have a feeling it's going to mean that, yeah, my videos aren't suggested to as many Americans or outside of Canada as they currently are. I think it's really going to mess up the algorithm. So with that being said, those of you who do sub to me, if you don't have the notification bell below clicked, you may want to do that because I don't know, it may not show you every time that I upload a new video. So if you click the bell, then YouTube itself will tell you when I upload a video. Yeah. So once I learn more about that, I'll tell you guys. Yeah, I'll tell you guys. I'm waiting. I'm sure YouTube is going to send out like a press release email kind of thing for creators. So yeah. And people have been, it's gone through, and it's definitely, I would say, a capitalist thing because so many people have been fighting it, like from creators to the general public to like members of parliament and everything. Like everybody, they have had so many like petitions and all these things, and yeah, no, they just pushed it through. They didn't care. And apparently when they pushed it through, I don't know which it goes through first, whether it's, I think it goes through like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know much about, how laws are made in Canada. Sorry. I think, when it went through, apparently they didn't even, when they were deciding, they didn't even mention like all the petitions that had been signed and all the people that were opposed against it or anything. So I don't know how that's legal, but anyway, once I find out, I'll let you know. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to ruin my day because it's an awesome day today. That's kind of a bummer, but I am going to, definitely leave this video on a good note. Today is Saturday and it is bright and sunny out and it's going to be 16 degrees out. Hey Google, what's 16 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
16 degrees Celsius is equal to 60.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
60.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know you Americans from warmer places are going, girl, that's cold. That's parka weather. Nope, not for a Canadian. I'm going in t-shirt today and I broke out my capris. That is like the best day of the spring when I can wear my capris for the first time. And Rob was nice because the capris they're here at the cottage with us, but they were packed like way up high on a big pile of boxes, like my summer clothes. So he was nice enough to crawl up there and get that whilst I was in the shower. Yay. So I am also going to share some more books. I went through books last night and I just hauled out some really neat, interesting ones. I love the cover on this. These ones I haven't checked. I am going to go through and check. I think I mentioned before, if you saw my previous little book mini haul, bit of my haul, I've been checking. I've been going through and checking and seeing if anything's worth quite a bit of money. I'm going to sell it on eBay just to recoup my costs kind of thing. And I mean, I've got so many books, unless it's something I super, super love, which I think I've run into one book that I was like, okay, that's worth like $25, but I'm totally going to keep it. Other than that, yeah, I've got a good pile going on for eBay. So hopefully collectors will want it, but don't worry, there is still going to be box after box left for journals. Yeah, so I haven't checked any of these, so I don't know if I'm keeping them or if they're going to eBay or what. So this one's really cool, isn't it? Love these covers. And sorry if I make a noise. I've got an empty box beside me. I'm just going to kind of drop these in as I go through them. Oh, that is loud. Sorry. It's because I'm kind of throwing them in the box because somebody moved the box on me. There we go. I moved it back. All right. This is cool. Storyland. Pathways to Reading. And yes, like, they're kind of dingy and stuff. I'm going to look up. This one's actually pretty good. How to clean old cloth covered books. I have a feeling, I have a hunch that Nick the Booksmith probably knows how to do that. So I'm definitely going to go check out and see if I can find that information. I love this one because of the colors they chose. They have the yellow, the green, and the turquoise. So it would have been two colors, yellow or the, I guess, orangey. Orange, I guess more. It's more orange, yeah. So the orangey, yellow, and the turquoise together, and then that makes a green. Look at that. Love that. Very cool. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping I'm keeping this one. I don't think the school books and things like that are worth too much on eBay. Like to collectors, it's way worth more to us as journalers, right? Okay, this, I laughed. Station wagon in Spain. Ooh, betcha that's riveting in a page turner. Some of these names for these books, right? Just cracked me up. That's kind of like one of the, that was more like a romance novel title. They have some horrible titles. Augsburg's Drawing, Book 1, Educational Publishing Company. So 1901. And this I thought was really cool because, okay, I'm going to go through and just watch the style of like the little sketches. Not yet here. There we go. So these sketches. Now, I don't know if Augsburg is a person? Three book system designed to teach form and color in public schools. Yeah, I don't know if Augsburg... Oh yeah, the little candy wrapper. I'm going to put that in my magical journal. I don't know if it's a person or if it's a publishing... Oh no, it is a person. Director of Drawing in the Public Schools of Oakland, California. Okay, so yeah, I assume these are his drawings probably, or her drawings. But do you know what they remind me of? They remind me of the type of sketching in the like old when they had comics in the newspaper, and there'd be like a little blurb saying learn how to draw or whatever, or are you an artist, and you send things in and get rated as an artist. For some reason, these just really make me think of those. Okay, look at these. These are like maple seeds and their little drawings done around them. That is really cute. Really, really, that would really get a kid's imagination going, right? So I thought this one was really cool. And like just, oh, I'd love to use these in a journal, like just as the full page. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Or even like as a background on like the front of a journaling card. So pretty. So I really like that one. Adventure stories. These were like, I think they were like a periodical kind of thing, like a magazine. Because I have some other ones that are like for boys and girls. And like, I just got the impression that they were kind of like, they came out like, once every so many months or whatever. And they're more like a magazine inside kind of thing. Like they have a bunch of short stories and things like that. This one, I guess, is definitely more book, but yeah. Yeah, this is definitely more book, I guess. But I mean, they got some beautiful color plates. And this is, did this give me a date? Dean's Everyday Storybooks, number 9. Okay, yeah, so this is a book, but I do have a couple of the other kind that I'm talking about in there, like, blah, 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 book for girls, blah, 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 book for boys. But this is cool because these pages are super thick, like really thick. So yeah, and look how beautiful they are. So that's cool. Oh, this book's really neat. Scotland Forever. There's some neat reference books in there. I don't think I brought one of the other ones. I have this, oh, what's it called? Just the design source book or something like that. Anyway, I'll definitely bring it to show you guys. It would have helped me when I was in interior design school because I was bad. Well, I guess I wasn't that bad at like, it was like different, like identifying columns and things like that. All of that design stuff. I was bad at furniture. I'm really bad at identifying antique furniture. I can't tell you if a wooden chair is Edwardian or Elizabethan. I don't know. I'm just terrible at it. Yeah. Thankfully, when I was a practicing designer, I mean, that's not something I ever really had to run into or ever really ran into. So this is, yeah, Scotland. And it's history. Like there's military plates, or I think is it all military? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then it's got, but these plates, aren't those beautiful? Like the prints, and then they're just like stuck in with one little line of glue, but the background for them is so cool. So I thought that was really cool. This one may end up on eBay. I have a feeling. Now, when I did my video the other day of books, or actually I'm going to do these few little ones first. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Love, love, love this. Love this. And see, a lot of these books aren't, no, this one's actually in really good condition. Some of them aren't in like, perfect condition kind of thing. Like, I don't know if collectors, if they'd be as valuable to collectors as, whatever. But it's embossed. I love it. But yeah, for junk journalers. I mean, they're perfect, right? It's like they're already, you know, nicely aged, blah, blah, blah. Travels of Puss in Boots Jr. by David Corey. Established, Harper and Brothers established 1817, but when was this published? This one's in rough shape. It's all falling apart here. Let's see. 1918. So this is a kid's storybook. And so it's got, I think I may have seen this art before in like older, you know, reprints of this kind of thing. So it's got all kinds of little, yeah, as you can see, all kinds of pictures. So that's pretty cute. Very cute. The Line's Busy by Albert Edward Ullman. So this isn't a dust jacket. That's the cover, which is really cool. Spine's missing, but this girl is looking super cheeky. Love it. It's great artwork. So this is, yeah, 1916 is the original published date, and this is 1920. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be worth a lot, I don't think, but that's cool because I'd like to keep these pictures. They're really cool. I like the art style. And these, when I did my last little book haul or whatever, I was like, where are these books? I can't find these books. So I did find them after I finished the video. I set them on top of something and then couldn't find them. This one is in pieces. So yeah, but it's the Pied Piper by of Hamelin by Robert Browning, illustrated by Kate Greenway. Look at that. Like, I assume in this condition this is worth nothing, but I might just put that on my wall like that. Like, I just love everything about this. Like I don't know if it was originally so brown looking, like kind of aged looking. There's a hole right through it too. I don't know what would do that. It's like straight through, like it was like drilled through. But yeah, I think I'll put that on my wall. And these pages are pretty thick. And I mean, the artwork's in pretty great shape. Still nice and bright. Yeah, I wonder if the cover was originally that color and it just aged. But I really like the aged version, I gotta tell you. But the color is really nice and sharp for a book. It doesn't say how old it is, but I would say definitely early 1900s. Like, look at that. Beautiful. And yeah, it's... What? And ate the cheeses out of the vats. Oh. Oh, this is talking about the mice. I don't think I've ever read the whole Pied Piper story. Maybe I'll have to read this. That's okay. I got in kids' books one time, like the children literature collection, and I actually took the opportunity to read the original Snow White and Rose Red. Oh. Engraved and printed by Edmund Evans Limited, Rose Place, Globe Road, London. Look how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful these pictures are. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's one book. This, it's a very matte paper cover, so I don't think I'm going to be able to clean it up any really. But maybe I can scan that in and brighten it up. But it's so cute. This feels like super Victorian. New York. Copyright 18. Can you guys see that? Copyright 1894, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, it's 1890 something for sure. Okay. Frederick A. Stokes Company. Cool. Oh, and it's got the MDCCCXC. Okay, so I can double check that date. So yeah, it's Mother Goose. Maud Humphrey's Mother Goose. And these pictures, guys. Look at these pictures. Like, cleaned up, they'd be beautiful pictures for a nursery. Like, just framed on a wall. Like, and this font, that font is absolutely stunning. Here, I'm going to move you a little closer, actually. If I can here. There we go. So yeah, that font is like, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and it transferred over there too. That's neat. But just these rich, rich colors. Okay, so Maud Humphrey was the artist. The font. This one is adorable. The little girl, she's like a candle, and she's holding her hair up, so it's the flame. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Oh, beautiful. Like, I just can't get over this. These are just gorgeous. I love the pastel ones. Wow. And then Uncle's Farm. Oh, okay, this is one by itself. It's pretty. So yeah, there weren't a lot of kids books in there. Like there's quite a few like readers and things like that, educational books, like elementary school educational books, but there weren't many kids story books, but the ones that are there are very nice. And this is like a fabric paper. It's got, yeah. So I think this was like a one of the first like attempts at them. Oh, this is a leather strap that came off of something else. I have the other piece of it. It's like crunchy. So that book would have been against this book. Yeah, it's like they're, you know, kid proofing the pages, one of the first attempts kind of thing. Like they put like, it looks like maybe like a cheesecloth or a muslin or something probably in between the two pages when they made them. And so it's like a heavy cardboard, and it's going to be way harder to tear, right? Because it's got fabric in it, woven fabric. Again, these would be so beautiful, just like hung on a nursery wall. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Beautiful. And then Phillips Modern School Atlas. I'm not sure why I brought this one to show you guys. I mean, it's an atlas. Oh, there were some, yeah, there was some bits and pieces of paper. I've got some things to show you there too. It's funny because the name Jardine was on a few other books too, and I sent a name to a friend of mine because he's a Jardine from New Brunswick. So I'm like, oh, is he, you know, any relative? January 4th, 1941. So this one too was for the war effort. This is a flyer for a clothing store. All merchandise goes out in the smashing victory sale. So this would have been after the war was won. So I can't wait to look and go through and see that. I did haul out, I didn't check every book thoroughly, but when I did find them, I did haul out things like this. So it's all very like war propaganda. Hugely, hugely. Yeah, I did haul them out, and I've actually got a little handful to show you guys today. I didn't notice that there were so many in here. I hope I remember to, oh, Map of Bermuda. That is so cool. The Star Weekly. Yeah, I hope I remember to thoroughly check every book before I do sell any on eBay. So yeah, somebody used this atlas to tuck all the war clippings into that they took out of, oh, look at this, that they took out of the newspaper, cut out of the newspaper. That is gorgeous color. Star Weekly Map of Iceland. The idea of likely invasion. It must have been so scary, you know, during the world wars when you weren't sure, like even if you weren't a nation that was like being attacked, like wondering if they're gonna, you know, always wondering if they're gonna attack. April 18th, 1941. Oh, excuse me. All right, so that's that book. And then on to the ephemera. There were a couple big Bibles, and I think this was part of the Bible, but it's really cool. It wasn't attached. It was torn out. Yeah. Like the big family Bibles, like ginormous, like, you know, this thick. But yeah, this page wasn't attached to one. I just kind of flipped through them quick. I'm definitely going to go through them more in depth to see if there's anything good in there for ephemera. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. It's like a wedding certificate. So that's neat. And then I got a few books that had covers on them, paper covers. So that's kind of neat. Royal Bank of Canada, Protect Your Forests. I got notes. Oh, this was cool. This is baseball instructions. Very cool. And then this was another game. These were in the same book, a teacher's book. So this is like another instructions for another game. Wouldn't that be cute in like a kid's journal, like, or like a, you know, kids themed journal? And then like I just got this is just a little card, a little survey type thing or something. Coupon. This little piece of note paper. Very cute. And just some little bits and pieces. And this is like a girl that made her own report card. I'm guessing her actual report card wasn't great, maybe. Or no, maybe those were her actual. Oh no, that's just, yeah, that's just like little math problems. Different bits and pieces. Some of the books had these in them. Little bits and pieces. This is the good stuff, right? All the vintage ephemera. Oh, and then in one of the Bibles, they had pictures in the back. And some of them are the old tin type. They are metal. Really cool. That's really clear, like for a metal photograph. And that one's metal too. There's little tinted cheeks. Old envelope. Some very well-aged old notes. Rural Education Monthly, so a little newsletter, 1925, for teachers, I assume. A little page off a calendar. So this is a postcard. I don't know how it got to this teacher. Oh, it's like postage included on it. Okay. The teacher, District number 18, Pine Ridge, New Brunswick. So I guess there was only one teacher in District 18. Nowadays, there are multiple schools in each district. Math problems. A little, like, I don't know, a little place card or something, maybe? A little bit of tissue. It's so interesting to find this stuff. Oh, this is cool. It's just like the old, like, they still did this stuff in the 80s when I was in school, elementary school. The purple photocopy stuff. Well, that's kind of neat. Another little religious text. Oh, here's some more pictures. Very cool. I like this one because it's in the cool little like rope frame. And this is another metal one. I think this is metal too. Yeah. Metal one. These people had some good money. They got their photos, you know. I think metal, it used to be the only thing that was offered, right? It was metal first and then they switched to paper. But yeah, I mean, to get your photos tinted, your little cheeks tinted pink, that's that would have taken some good money back then. Little bookmark. Use Philoderma for chapped hands and sore lips. Oh, this is an advertising bookmark. That's very cool. Well, newspaper clipping. I think it's a little religious verse. These are little clippings off a calendar somebody took. I really like that. Isn't that cute? Definitely going in a bee journal. Oh, greeting card. Daffy Duck and her friends bring my wishes for a happy Easter. This was before Disney's Daffy Duck was a thing, I assume. And so it's like a little storybook card. Well, maybe it's a storybook technically. Yeah, maybe it's a little like booklet. Maybe it's not a card. It just made me think it was card. Notice, oh, this is awesome. How to open a book. Hold the book with its back on a smoother covered table. Let the front board down, and it's literally how to open a book. Isn't this great? I think once I start selling my journals, like maybe I'll photocopy this and include it with like every journal. It's awesome. A connoisseur many years ago, an excellent customer of mine who thought he knew perfectly how to handle books. That's awesome. Mad respect for books back then. Postcard, 1920. Isn't that pretty? And last but not least, a little ribbon. 200th. Happy birthday. Sunday school, 1980. I don't know why it says 200th. I don't think it's anybody's 200th birthday, but yeah. All right, so that is everything that I have today. I am going to be starting, maybe later today I'll start it, but I kind of gotta get my magical journal under control here and get it done. I have a friend coming over tomorrow, so I've kind of got to, do a bit of cleaning. My table is just full of like piles of stuff. I guess though, she's a journaler, she'll understand. But yeah, that quilt book, the spiral bound one that I hauled the other day on Thursday, I am definitely going to be using that as a glue book. I took out a handful of pages, maybe like 10, 12 that I wanted to keep, and everything else is going to be a glue book. So it's nice and big. It's bigger than the one I've been doing. So yeah, I may start on that today. I want to do something on the cover. Maybe I'll do the cover today. I don't know. So yeah, that's everything I have. I will keep you guys updated with the CanCon situation once I know how it's going to affect me. I mean, yeah, apparently YouTube was trying to fight it and everything because it could definitely affect, they want their creators to create. And I mean, they want to support them so we make more content kind of thing. And yeah, so hopefully they're going to, fight for us. And yeah. All right, so like I said, I'll let you guys know, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. It is beautiful out there here today, and we are going out for a drive. All right, take care, and have a great weekend. Bye.